Hey, my name's Andrew. My card match code is HMFC4, and today I drove the Hyundai Accent.
So practicality and technology are like more your things at the top?
Yeah. I mean, I want a car that's fun to drive, just because, yeah, who doesn't? But I guess my top priorities, would be more technology, utility. It was a cool car. It's not much for style. It's kind of bland. I don't like this particular color either, but you know, you can look past that because you can get it in a variety of other colors. It would be a nice everyday car. It's got a lot of great features that make it very livable. So even though it's not the best looking car on the road, it's still very practical to own. It's important to have a sizable trunk to fit whether you have 6 bags of groceries for a party that night or you're hauling a couple instruments, but the trunk stays locked very well. With a click of a button, you can open up the trunk. It's surprisingly big for how small this car is. You can fit a lot of stuff back there. The seats fold down really easily too, and you don't have to mess with the bench at all. So you just pull this lever up here, and it folds flat enough. Hyundai does a really good job paying attention to the things I think consumers want right off the bat. So their base level vehicles come really well equipped. The wheels, Bluetooth, auxiliary, and USB.
Those are kind of important. Those are like the standard.
Yeah, and like you get into a car that's kind of basic like this and you have voice commands, I think that's more important than, you know, having like a flashy dash. The interior is really simple. There's a lot of plastic, but it still looks nice and it's real sleek. And it doesn't look like much, but the radio's simple. And right off the bat, you've got Bluetooth connectivity. You've got a big enough spot down here to hold your phone with the aux port and the USB port and a 12-volt adapter. Just all the things that you want on a car without having to spend the extra money are all right here. It's German.
Pairing complete.
Yes. That was easy.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's how I judge a car. You guys okay with jazz?
Andrew's iPhone.
Sure. Usually listen to metal, but jazz.
I'll show you the metal of the jazz world. There we go. Yay. All right.
So you can rock out to this car.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, drumming on the steering wheel is important in any car. And if you can get good bass response and a good snare hit,
I'd buy your CD. Andrew in a Hyundai Accent.
exactly. What do you play, the steering wheel? Sometimes I'm afraid, and like I'll get carried away in my car. I'm heading somewhere to bang, and I'm afraid the airbag is gonna come out. Yeah.
See, you're one of those guys I look over to like the car next to
Oh
me.
yeah, I'll be
just
rocking
wailing away.
out.
I'm like,
I'm the guy where you're like, Sarah, look at this idiot. The car wasn't overly exciting as far as power goes, but it wasn't disappointing in any way.
What do you think about the power?
For what it is, it's just fine.
I think,
yeah. I can't say it's not great by any means, but it doesn't offend. It's not offensively slow. This is perfectly adequate. And I mean that as a compliment, not as a dig. It had enough power to get you up to speed on the highway. It felt good around the corners. You never really felt too unstable. There's a little bit of body roll. You know, it's not good for video.
Well, that's not real good
Yeah,
steering.
it's not as tight as the Monster, huh? But overall, I could drive this car every day, and I would be pleased with how it drove. This car is like really, really not bad.